June is National Migraine and Headache Awareness Month. So on today's checklist, we're talking about how the hot weather can bring on what are often called summer headaches. Here to explain why and what we should do about them, Dr. Jen Caudle, family medicine physician and associate professor at Rowan University. Dr. Caudle, good morning.
Hey, good morning. Good to see you.
So for folks who haven't heard about a summer headache, what exactly is it?
So the term summer headache is not a formal diagnostic entity, okay? It's not formal. It's a colloquial term. And it's a term that refers to headaches that come about or are triggered by factors that we oftentimes see or have in the summertime. And I know we're going to talk about those. Yeah. So should we go right into it?
Yeah, what does cause it?
Yeah. So some people, the heat. You know, high heat just makes them feel really not so good. Heat can do it. Other people, dehydration. That's something we want you to stay hydrated in the summertime. Sunlight and glare, like just direct sunlight for some people can trigger a migraine, a headache, but also weather changes. Things like barometric pressure changes, humidity changes can cause problems. I would say even like smog and like air pollution too for some people. And then remember in the summertime, we're traveling, we're going on vacation, we're up late.
Kids are always awake.
Yeah.
Yes. Always.
These disrupted, facts. These disrupted routines sometimes can bring on a migraine just because we're not in our routine schedule.
Okay. So what are some of the ways you avoid this?
Yeah, so we've got another sort of graphic for this. It sort of really deals with what the causes were. So, you know, we talked about dehydration can bring it on. So you want to stay hydrated, okay? Wearing sunglasses, especially for those, well, look, wearing sunglasses is really important for our eyes, by the way, so I should say that. But especially for people who have issues with direct sunlight. Well, I mean, not necessarily, but I mean, in you know, direct sun, you want to protect your eyes. So that's just a good thing to do. But especially if you're sensitive to direct light. And then keeping routines constant, tough in the summertime? No, but we can try. Avoid peak heat hours. We know 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., that type of thing when it's really hot outside. And then I always say as a family doctor, one thing I always want my patients to do is to keep a headache diary. That means to write down when you get the headache and try to think of the things that are happening around then so we can try to figure out what's going on.
A headache can also be a sign of heat exhaustion.
Yes, it can.
Explain what that is and how we can prevent it.
Exactly. So there's heat exhaustion and heat stroke. We'll go through exhaustion first. This is when the heat really sort of takes a toll on your body. It's your body's signal that you need to get cool and cool down. So you can have a headache that is a part of this heat exhaustion sort of symptomatology. You may feel fatigued, really tired, dizzy. You may have heavy sweating. You probably will have heavy sweating, maybe some nausea. But we mentioned that your mind is clear here because that's really important to distinguish when we get to heat stroke. That's a big difference, okay? You're not going to have central nervous system changes in heat exhaustion as you do with heat stroke. So one of the first words we see here is confusion. People with heat stroke can be kind of like not with it. They can be confused, maybe slurred speech. There could be even seizures, things like that, agitation, loss of consciousness. It's, this is a medical emergency. Thank you for saying that. This is like 911 ASAP. Your body temperature is over 104 degrees. So that is very, very dangerous.
Dr. Caudle, how do you know if you've got one of these summer headaches, how do you know when you should actually call your doctor or go into an ER?
Yeah, so I'll tell you what, this is, again, as the family doctor in me doesn't want you making these decisions alone, never. I always want you to call me or run it by or come into the office so we can make sure. But these are some classic sort of warning signs of any type of headache. Like if this ever happens, whether you think it's summer headache or if it's summer or not, I don't care. This requires emergency care. Thunderclap headache, a really sort of bad, worst headache of your life. Horrible. That's ER right away. Headache plus fever plus stiff neck. We worry about things like meningitis with that, right? Neurological symptoms. You got slurred speech. You got a droopy side of your mouth. You can't move your arm. We worry about strokes, right? Gets worse with coughing, sneezing, exercise, or after head injury. By the way, there are plenty more on this list. This is just a small sample. But I always say to people, if you're worried, I probably will be worried too. So listen to your body.
Is this at all age sensitive?
No, well, so certain headaches tend to happen more in certain populations, but I would say this to all ages. All ages, if these things happen, it makes me worried.
So be concerned as a parent if your kid is complaining about headaches.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So helpful. Thank you so much.
Oh, good.
And for more information on treating summer headaches, head to today.com for the expert tip of the day featuring Dr. Caudle.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.